I never thought this day would come, but today I watched what's meant to be Megamind 2. The original one is one of my favorite movies and of my family as well. We quote that movie in Spanish so much. So when I heard they were making a second one, I had the same feeling that I had with the Joker. Please don't. This one's a bit of a weird thing because not only did it not release on theaters, it wasn't even made by Dreamworks Feature Division. Plus it was released on Peacock. On the credits it even says developed for television, and it shows. It reminded me a lot of the looks of the Penguins of Madagascar show, but that one at least was funny. I don't remember a single one of the new characters' names except for 99, but just because they made fun of it like 4 times. This is a completely unnecessary expansion of this universe. There's even a little short film called The Button of Doom that came with the Blu-ray release of the first film. That's a much better and logical continuation of Megamind's story. You can find it on YouTube and come thank me later. For this quote-unquote sequel, it seems like they only watched the first one to grab a couple of short Megamind quotes and mannerisms to include in the dialogue, but completely skipped over understanding who the character is. Him and Minion breaking up under a dynamic 2 days after the end of the first film makes 0 sense. They already did that for a different and totally valid reason, and they came back together. That final battle was mostly won because of Minion's role in it. By the way, they renamed him Chom, probably because of searches of the term Minion tend to go to Illumination instead. Megamind not using his intellect or brilliant and flashy plans on the whole movie only goes to show they didn't care about making a good product, just adding more characters wearing suits they could turn into toys to sell to kids. This movie is just a pilot for a 16-episode show that I don't plan to watch. Instead of spending money on almost 7 hours of low-budget animation that nobody wants to watch, they could have made not even a whole feature, but just a couple of short films to show what happened later with Megamind. They've done it with their star franchise, Shrek. They could have tried it with this one. I hate the trope of coming up with backstories never hinted at previously for main characters, especially when they degrade from who they are. And this movie does just that. Saying that Megamind went to an evil shul and that he had a villain group makes no sense for who he is. The whole point of his character was, despite him being pretty much raised in prison and not having too much education, he, with Minion's support, was able to develop his intellect into making awesome technology, even if a bit faulty at times. Simply disconnecting the Doom Syndicate from him would have made this movie so much better. But with the bar being so low, it wouldn't really have made any difference. Is there another bad sequel or any other film you'd like me to watch? Let me know in the comments. See you tomorrow. Bye!